Dr. Osman Sirkeci, who is originally from Turkey, but for more than 30 years he has been based in Germany. In fact, he is a villager turned a scholar. When he was a child, he used to help his family sell the products that the family used to produce, especially the agricultural products. But that idea of selling informally at the streets in the village has given him the insight to later on do experiment at micro level with the street vendors. So today he is with us in India, Dr. Osman, who is on a visiting tour to India, and he will be spending a series of time with vendors on streets and do research. It has been a great time to talk to him so far. So let's see some of the questions that has come to my mind. So I thought, let me ask Dr. Osman and put it into record and share with our public and friends around. I'm sure his activities, which he has already done so far, has brought lots of changes in lives of variety of number of people, and it is certainly going to do something good to Indian as well. So Dr. Osman, my first question, as you explain the micro level status of street vendors, how come this idea has come into your mind, number one, and how you differentiate between the previous research and the current research on these activities of street vendors?
First, I thank you very much for this interview with me and for all street vendors. When I was child, I was in a village as vegetable sellers. My observation, my life, said to me, how can I learn, how can I change this lifestyle, life position, life situation? And then I was a hard-working student, primary school, secondary school, lyceum, and after my basic school time, I started business management at the university, and I started to learn microeconomy, microeconomy with our classical teacher, researcher, writer, with Adam Smith. We learned with Adam Smith how is the welfare for a nation. In this time, in this case, in this literature, was not included the big people groups, street vendors, villagers, sclaven, and another part of our society for 150 years. In our time, 1970s, 1980s, I saw we have all over the world, with Turkey, with India, with another country, there are these street economists, big part of our society, but they weren't in our knowledge, they aren't in our classical economic books. And I decided at the same time, nearby study, I must study, I must research, I must see these groups, biggest groups in the world, today approximately 2 billion people, they created own economy, they produced own sectoral goods and service for low income population, approximately 3 billion people. Together we can say 2 billion street vendors and 3 billion customers from street vendors. Today is biggest group, 5 billion people. My research area, my research group is this group.
Right. So, Professor, I have a question, and that is, let's say, when you are talking about street vendors in a big country like India, I believe they play a major role not only for elite class but also for middle class or lower class or people with low strata or low income, because they are able to sell products, good products,
Yes.
at a very low cost, because they don't have to spend much time in air conditioning of their offices, neither they have to spend time in giving cost for their office or bureaucracy or licenses, etc. They just pick up things and they sell it to people at a low cost, and that's how even people with low income
Yes.
can survive in India or alike countries. So do you feel that this kind of activity needs regulation or needs any intervention from the government side or needs intervention from the corporate side? How you see this activity?
This activity first is a solution for our social life all over the world, all country, not only for low incomes people. Is a solution, is a support for our economy, daily life. Like you said, you explained, is a low cost product and daily product we can find in the street vendors, street vending, and is a repairment for our problems economy. We know we have today a very much amounts production for our fabrics, our products produced more than we need, double more than we need. 7.5 billion people need, I don't know, we can say 100 point product, but our products produce 200 point. And our supermarkets, shop centers give these goods and service a small capacity, not all over the big cities and slum viertels, the low income viertels and other neighborhoods. And this street vending from street center till the outside of the cities is a very good alternative and support for our daily life to make too easy, to low cost.
Right. So, in a way, in economy, you are economist yourself. I will ask you one small question on economics. Nowadays, some management professors, they have come out with the idea of money lies in the bottom of pyramid. Means, if you wanted to create purchasing power, you need to empower the bottom of pyramid, means villagers, people at a lowest strata, because the money lies there now. So do you feel these street vendors will play a very strong and important role as an interlocutor, as a distribution channel for all the such products which has been overproduced in factories, and still lying because there is no one to buy that. But perhaps as an alternative, corporate world or manufacturing world can look at these street vendors and empower them and make them inclusive in their distribution channel. So do you have some idea on that? What do you think about it?
Yes, it's a very good question. This self-solution from the street, from the low-income class and peoples, they produced a solution for all nation. And this street vending has a very important role, distribution's role. And if we can only see this reality, the de facto situation, it is enough first. And then we can come a little bit near, and then we can understand with this street reality, our daily reality to life. And add to this situation, if we can see this reality, then all local management, local government or central government must see and accept this street reality as a support for their management activity, management role. The street economy and street economy unwritten roles and codes has a very strong management and manage our streets. Official, approximately all over the world, street vending is inhibited, forbidden, but it is a big reality. They created their own codes and rules. They support us against our government and codes. We must see this reality, and then we must work together with street vendor self and their organizations together. And then we can create more solution for our nation and for our life.
So in a way you are creating a big solution for a major problem of distribution, and parallelly you are also creating a big problem for the organized sector because their business will and margins will decrease. How you see this?
Yes, I have information from Germany to Malta, small island Malta, from Malta to Kyrgyzstan, to Petersburg, Russia, or several cities in Turkey, a big country, and till India. My opinion, big industry, production industry, produced several products, and first distribution's way, big shop centers, and other ways. But second big way to distribution is street vending. All foods product, same fruits and vegetables come from big fabric. Maybe it's small stores, middle stores against street vending, but big industry is not against street vending because their products, their goods distributed with street vendors, street vending. It is a small antagonismos.
Right, I understand. So that means you are bringing the thought process of positive liberalism, where government has to interfere in order to protect the wellness of the common man. So that wellness is protected through street vendors by reducing the cost. Do you agree on that?
Yes.
What is your take on that?
Yes, I agree.
Right.
The street vending has an important role in our daily life. We can find all things, all items in the street vending with low cost, without bureaucracy, without too much cost.
Right. So, with this thought process, I mean, I like your idea, and I am sure the people of the world will understand this this dichotomy that exists and benefits at large, for the common masses. But with this, how you plan to do your research in India? Have you met some people around? How you find it so far?
Today is my third days in India,
Right.
in Ghaziabad and New Delhi. I am very happy. From street to street, from street vendors to another street vendors, I have welcome,
Right.
and they provide me, they give me what they can, and in my opinion, street vendors with our support, our idea, our experiment can a small step to success to future in the future. And I am invited research professor from biggest organization in India.
Yes, that is called National Association of Street Vendors of India. I see that you have been invited by this association, and they have extended full support to you for doing research, and they are exploring options of doing much bigger research in future perhaps. So what plans you have?
I will stay in New Delhi or in India till 13th of May, and in this site process I will see the street vending. I will observe the street vending, and I will learn from 2014 first act of street vending act, what kind of role play now for the street vending, street economy in India. It's a positive roles or negative, and I will with street vendors organizations, chairs, leaders, a manifest to prepare for United Nations, for International Labour Organization, a 10-point manifest about street vending, about street vendors' roles for all country, for a conference what we have to preparing in 1st of October till 7th of October 2018 in Malta, supported from government of Malta. In this conference, we can opinion or explain a manifest all over the world for the street vending manifest for our research, for our future.
So that means you have a very big plan. I mean, you are planning to kind of bring kind of resolution at United Nations level.
Yes.
To find out, to create a kind of charter and extend this street vending and empowerment activity at a global level.
Yes. Yes.
Great. So I wish you a great luck, Dr. Osman, and thanks for your time, and wish you a very, very pleasant stay in India and great success on your project. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.